The forge world of Varnexus groans beneath its own weight, its skies bleeding rust, its air choked with the stink of machine oil and prayer smoke. Once a jewel of the Adeptus Mechanicus, now a wounded giant, its steel veins falter under a new infection. From the warp-swollen void they came, bloated warships trailing plague clouds, vomiting death into the lower atmosphere, the Death Guard, Nurgle's favored sons, ancient traitors, armored in rot and decay, seeking to unmake the Omnissiah's works and drown this sacred world in filth. They do not come for conquest. They come for corruption, for the erasure of knowledge and the glory of unclean entropy. But ancient oaths echo louder than the silence of the grave. In the mire-choked plains of Mirefall Basin, the ground quakes, not from the tread of invaders, but from the advance of titans, towering war machines clad in heraldic steel and bound by oaths older than memory. House Vortinox rides to war. Sworn to the tech priests of Varnexus by bonds of iron and blood, the scions of Vortinox have answered the call. Their engines burn bright, their blades are sharp, and at their head, Sir Halric Vortinox, High Scion, veteran of 13 Forge Wars and bearer of the honored Crusader Penance of Fire. This will not be a siege. This will be a reckoning, a clash between corrupted immortals and feudal gods of iron. As demonic war engines crawl from plague pits and poxwalkers shamble beneath the toxin sky, the knights roar their defiance. One side fights for disease, the other for duty. And somewhere between the two, the fate of a forge world will be decided in ash, fire, and rust. This is Iron Oath, Rotting Tide, a battle of titans, a war of legacies, and a stand against the long, slow death of the Imperium. Prepare yourself, Scion. The forge must not fall.
Hello everyone, welcome to another battle report with Warpmasters. Today I'm joined by Cole.
Nice to join you today.
Yeah, today we are playing Death Guard versus Imperial Knights. So that should be a pretty fun matchup.
My mainstay versus my most feared faction.
I don't know if you should be that afraid, but we'll see. So today we're playing Dawn of War deployment. Mission is going to be raise banners and a linchpin. We have already set up our deployment. I do have a unit of Death Shroud with Typhus leading. He is my Warlord in reserves, as well as White Lord Terminators. My battle line units, I do have 2 units of Plague Marines. I do have 2 Winged Demon Princes, 3 Myphetic Blight Haulers, 2 Bloat Drones. I do have a Lord of Virulence, and I do have a Plague Spewer guy, the Biologist Putrefier, a Foul Blight Swarm. So, that is all for my list. So kind of small. I'm playing Champions of Contagion. It does allow me to change my affliction each battle round, so I can be flexible and use what I need at the time. Would you like to go over your list?
I am bringing a Noble Lance of Knights. My battle line includes 3 Warglaives and 4 Helverins. All Warglaives have melta-guns on top with thermal spears and chain cleavers. And then the Helverins have twin autocannons with a stubber on top. 1 of each of them is in reserve. And then I have a Crusader with Unyielding Paragon, which gives him a permanent Armor of Contempt effect. And then he has a top-mounted rocket launcher. And then the Gatling Cannon and a Thermal Cannon with a stubber on his chest.
Cool.
And then Canis Rex will round out the list, to no one's surprise, with his sustained 1 on everything and a discount on a strat once per turn.
Gross. All right then. Well, let's go ahead and see who's going to go first. I would definitely like you to go first, I think.
And I would like you to go first.
Well, I guess I'm going first with a 6. So let's go ahead and do you have any pregame moves?
I do have a scout move.
Okay, I do not. So go ahead and do your scout moves.
I will do my scout. Up into this building.
Nice.
Not too far. There we go.
All right. So that's it for your scout moves. Would you like to cut my deck?
I will cut.
All right, let's see what I get for turn 1. Sabotage, not impossible, not necessarily the greatest, and area denial, which I should be pretty doable, I believe, on that one. So not bad. Let's get into the movement phase. All right, so that was it for my movement phase. Didn't move a ton of stuff. I moved up my Plague Marines in the building over here just to kind of stage in case you come over to this objective. Kept my Demon Prince back because I do see the Hellrins over there, and I'm very scared of the anti-fly 2+, which will be quite gross. I did advance my Plague Marines here to get area denial. I won't get the full area denial as I wasn't able to get them quite far enough up. I rolled a 2 and then CP'd it into a 3, which was not quite enough. So I will get small area denial for that. As for sabotage, I'm not sabotaging anything. I'm going to pitch that one for a CP at the end of turn just because I don't want to move out far enough to where you can kind of shoot me too early, and that would require me to kind of go somewhere that I don't want to right now. End of that turn, I also did a couple of the Myophatic Blight Haulers all downline to see straight into that one armiger there. Only in range with the missile launchers, but we're going to see what they can do. So yeah, let's go on to shooting.
All right.
So because you are a monster or a vehicle, or both, I don't know.
I am a vehicle.
I get +1 to hit and wound you. So instead of hitting on 3s, I will be hitting on 2s. And I'm going to be using the crack missile. So it's just 1 shot per guy. So first guy.
I think on the declaration of targets, I will spend my CP for the turn, and I will rotate my ion shields.
Sounds good. 1 shot hitting on the 2. Hits. And then this is going to be wounding on a 4 because your toughness 10, right?
Toughness 10.
So strength 9, so 4. That is a wound. This is AP 2.
4. Save it.
And then I'm going to do the same thing again because my other guns are unfortunately all out of range. So next one. Hits. Doesn't wound. And then finally the last guy. Hits. And on the 4. Nope. So that's it for my turn. Pretty lackluster, but I won't get, again, area denial. Sabotage, I'm going to pitch for a CP, so I'll go to 1 and then 2 on your turn.
Yep.
And that will put the score at 12 to 10, going into Knights turn 1.
And then would you like to cut?
Your fate is 0.
Very well. We get no prisoners and overwhelming force.
Very nice.
Unfortunate, because you are not on
I'm not
any
on an
objectives.
objective.
So
But you can get no prisoners.
I can get no prisoners because you've exposed yourself with all of your haulers, and there's these plague marines in the middle, ripe for the taking.
Yep.
All right. I am ready to move into my movement phase. Actually, strike that. I need to issue my commands
Oh yeah.
for my bondsman. +1 to hit on this guy right here.
Okay.
Actually, use the white face since I'm not contagioned.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a good point.
And then with that, I'm ready to move into the movement phase.
Sounds good.
Alright, so with the end of my movement phase, I managed to swing Canis Rex through the wall, which I owe a D6 Battle Shock for crashing through the 5-inch higher terrain. I've swung out my Crusader, peeking down the middle for all the enemies you swung out to see my Warglaive initially. Said Warglaive has moved up behind the Eversword.
Okay.
towards these plague marines to hold the middle. And then I've swung my bondsman affected Helverin to see the middle. This one came out from behind the crate. This one swung up to peek around towards this objective. And I think that about covers it.
Sounds good.
All
Going
right.
into shooting?
Going into shooting. I'm going to start with the... Let's start with Canis Rex, firing his low-intensity shooting into this guy here.
Okay, sounds good.
It's going to be 2d6 shots for 7 shots.
And then I'm T9.
Strength 7. But, and then I'm -1 to hit
Only within
within container range.
So you're outside, so you're fine right now.
Okay, so hitting on 2s, critting on 5s. Not great. I am running Lalo the Pirate, so I get a reroll per activation.
Yes.
1 crit. Because Canis Rex crits on 5, so that's fair and balanced.
That's pretty good.
And then, looking for 5s again. Reroll a wound.
Okay, 2.
Nope, just 2.
All right, sounds good. These are AP.
AP 1 for 2 damage.
All right, so 4 up. Nope, I failed both of them. So damage on those?
2 each.
2 each. Cool. So he is going to be down to 6 wounds.
And then just his chest-mounted las gun. Ooh, nice. 3 crits
That's pretty good.
for 7 total shots. And then strength 6, so looking for 5s again.
Yep.
Just 2.
AP on these ones?
0.
AP 0, so 3 ups. Fail 1 again, so he's down to 5.
1 damage, yeah. Okay. Now we will move into... Let's do the Eversour's pistol shooting.
Okay.
Which I need to double check.
You are in range of -1 on episode, though.
He is pretty cool though, and hits on 2s anyways. So hits on 2s, so we'll go up to 3s. 4 shots with the Executioner pistol. Drop 1. Yeah, just 1. No criticals for his sustained hits 3. Is there a character in there?
No character in that unit.
Alright, and then anti-infantry 3 up.
Cool.
2 wounds.
2.
AP 0 for 1 damage each.
AP 0, so 3 ups. Make them both.
Alright. Let's see. I need to check the range real quick. I think I'm within 24 of this Blight Hauler. I think I want to shoot the undamaged Blight Hauler with the Warglaive.
Yep.
So we'll do that. It'll be 2 thermal spear shots. Hitting on... What's your range?
It's only
right now?
3 right now.
Only 3 right now. Okay, so yeah, I'm outside of it for now. Neither of those will hit. I'll reroll a single hit. 1
That
hit.
does hit.
And then
Strength.
strength 12, so 3s.
Please.
Nope.
You did get a reroll, though.
There we
Nice.
AP 4.
Yeah, 5 up because that's my anvil. Nope.
Alright, D6 damage. 4 damage.
Okay, so also down to 6.
And then the melting gun's only target is the plague-riddens. And it misses. So it doesn't matter. Okay. We will fire the Helverin with the +1 to hit from the Bondsman effect into the first Blight Hauler.
Sounds good.
There'll be 8 autocannon shots. On 2s, rerolling a hit. There we go, they all hit. And then strength 9 to 4.
Yep.
Rerolling a wound. 5 wounds. AP1.
If you won, I'm in
Which
cover.
will get covered.
So 5 3-ups. Save all of them.
Jeez. Alright. Am I within 18 for rapid fire on the stubber? Probably not. Yeah, definitely not. So just 3 stubber shots. Hit with 2 of them. Strength 4, so looking for 6s. 1 wound. AP 1 for 1. Cover makes it 0.
Save it.
Alright. Let's fire the Elverin in the back in front of the Crusader.
Yep.
Into this one.
Sounds good.
And we're gonna go, yeah, 58 shots again. On 3s this time. Not as good.
You get a
Rerolling
reroll
hit.
though, right? Yep.
Another hit, 7 hits. And then wounding on force. Rerolling a wound here. 3 wounds.
Yep.
AP1 for 3 damage each.
Save all of them.
You're all good. Jeez.
They had
Okay.
3 up. I covered.
Alright. We'll do the Crusader. I don't have him touching the terrain to see through that. So he'll only be able to see...
I mean, he can see anything from here. From
Yeah.
so
So I think we'll have him fire the rockets into this one, and then the Gatling cannon into this one.
what's the Gatling cannon range?
36.
36.
Maybe not. Maybe I have to fire into this one. So yeah, I guess we'll just fire everything into the Gatling cannon.
Yep.
Or into the front one.
Yep.
Just try and kill it.
Sounds good.
So that's 7, 8, 10, 12. Alright, here we go. 18 shots.
All right.
On 3s.
Ooh, that was rough.
Yeah, not great. Gets sustained hits when he sits still for a turn, though, so...
You get a reroll, right?
I do get a reroll.
But I guess you could. Depends on if you want to use it.
I think I want to save it on the rockets,
That makes
which are
sense.
d6 damage.
Yep.
And then this
Strength.
is strength 6, so 5s.
3.
3... Yeah, 3 of them.
These are AP2, right?
AP2 for 2 damage each.
So 4 ups. Make 1.
Right.
Down to 1.
And the 3 rockets. None of those hit. Rerolling a hit.
Yeah, that hits.
It hits. And then strength 8, so
Fives.
5s. Rerolling a wound. Into a wound. There we go.
AP on this?
AP2.
AP2, so also 4 up. I'm gonna CP that.
Alright.
Because I want to live. No. He only has 1 wound, so
I know.
it doesn't matter what you roll. Doesn't explode.
Glancing blow does him in.
Alright.
Alright. I think... Can Canis... I don't think Canis Rex can see...
Well,
he's
he
already
shot
shot.
everything,
He's already
yeah.
shot. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm a liar. I think it's just moving into the charge phase.
Alright, sounds good.
So it'll be the Eversor charging into the Plague Marines.
Mm-hmm. I think you make it.
And that'll be a 4, which is more than enough. And we're going to see whether or not I regret not activating his overkill. So, he has 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s up to 3s because it's contagion. He did get a sustained hit, which is sustained 3. So the 2 I drop plus 1. And then you said there were no characters.
Nope.
And then, unfortunately, you got a toughness boost with your new Codex.
I think it's very fortunate.
Yeah, it is very fortunate because I have Strength 5, and
I'm
you're now
P6
P6 now. So, but it's anti-infantry 3 up, so
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
doesn't super matter. I drop 1. These are 6 wounds at AP 2 for 2 damage each.
6.
6 wounds.
So 6 5-ups. Save 2 of them. So that would
You
kill
got a guy
all but
left.
the last. So the champion will be alive. All right.
All right, so we got you bringing in the plague weapon.
Yeah. So sorry, it's a
Or
heavy
demonic
plague
weapon?
weapon. So
Heavy plague weapon. Okay.
I have 3 attacks. Hitting on 4s. They are also lethal.
All right.
So 1 hit and strength 8.
All right.
So 1 wound. AP 2.
All right. He's just got the 4-up in roll. So, here we go. I failed. Damage?
2 damage.
Got a single one of these. There we go.
All right.
He's
So
down to
end
2
of your
wounds
turn.
remaining.
End of your turn. You did get 1 for no prisoners.
Yeah, kill 1 for no prisoners for, I think, 2 points.
Yep. And do you want to keep overwhelming or?
And I
pitch it?
think I will discard overwhelming for a CP, so I can jump up to 2 CP. I used 1, gained 1. Yeah, I'll be up to 2, going up to 3 on your turn.
Okay. And then I'll be up to 2 on my turn. So going into Death Guard, turn 2. I do unique battle shocks. I do in the middle there, so he is good. He is above half, so those are it for battle shocks. Go to and then you didn't have any banner? Actually, you do have 1 banner there
I do have a banner, yes.
because you do have the guy in the middle.
I have the 1 battle line armature in the middle.
Yep. So that'll actually put the score to currently 12 Death Guard and 13 Knights. And then let's see what I draw for my turn. Also no prisoners. Okay. And assassination.
Well, I've got an assassin, who's a character,
Yeah.
and then both of my big knights are characters.
Very nice. So
Those are your options.
let's see what we can do here. I am going to go into movement. Alright, so end of the movement phase. I did move up my blight hullers just a little bit. I did move this blow drone up to try and charge your assassin there. I also brought my demon prince up to be in range of your knight, so that Canis Wreck is now afflicted, which allows me to bring in my unit of Death Shroud.
Within 6, or outside of 6.
Outside of 6, sorry. Well, yeah, which is quite strong. Is I got Typhus there, and we're going to see what we can do in the shooting phase, try to rack up as many kills as possible. So let's go on to shooting really quick. So first off, I think I'm going to start here with this. So I got 18, let's see, flipping 18, let's start with the Death Shroud actually, because what I want to do right now is going to be use Typhus's ability to do mortals to you. So he still does get to do that. So it's in the shooting phase with an 18. I roll a dice, and depending on what I roll, hopefully not a 1, you take some marbles. 3.
It's not a 1.
Not a 1, so that is D3 mortals.
All right. Hit me with them.
Or actually, that's D6 mortals, sorry. So D6 mortals for 6. Ooh, the big 6.
Ow. Well, let's see how much I feel. Because I have the army-wide feel no pain, thanks to Noble Lance. I feel only 5.
Only 5. Not bad. And then I do have the Plague Spirit gauntlets, which I might as well shoot you with. Because I have 6 of them. So, 6 Plague Spirit gauntlets. Though the leader has an additional one, so that is 7 Plague Spirit gauntlets. 7d6 shots with these.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. 10, 20, 32. I'm going to do these 10s.
Sounds like a plan.
They're only strength 3, so I'm wounding on 6s, but you know. Okay, so let's see. We got our first 10 here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
10 out of 32.
And these are on 6s. So let's see how much we can do. 2 so far. So we'll keep track of that. Yeah. And then next 10. Another 2. And then the last 12, we'll just put 2. So 6 total.
Alright. 6 saves. AP 0?
AP 0.
Alright. 3 up armor, because my big knights don't have 2 up armor yet. I fail 1.
Nice.
Do I feel the damage? I do.
Okay.
Alright, up to 6 damage.
So how many wounds does he have left?
He has taken 6 out of 22, so he has... What is that? It's going to be 16 remaining?
Okay. Next, I am going to shoot everything from this unit into your knight. So that is going to be the Meltagun, which is within range, and the missile launchers. The other
have
gun,
any more shooting?
I do have a shorter gun, but I don't.
Into Canis.
Into Canis? Oh no,
Okay.
not with. That's only. I mean, I might shoot this depending. So I could shoot him with something else, but unsure.
There's only
on that.
one fully within range of Canis.
That's true, actually. So there is only one fully in range. In fact, actually,
I will use his ability to reduce the cost of a strat by 1 to rotate ion shields for free.
okay. Yeah. So, actually, I might. You can take that back. I think I'm going to change it to that target. So first, let's shoot this one first, and then I'll see what, depending on what I do to that.
Sounds
change it. So first shot hits on a 2. Hits. Wounds on a 4. No. And then the Melta. 2. And then on a 4. That's AP 4.
Right. 5 up. Save it.
Nice. Yeah, let's see. So I don't think. Yeah, we'll just shoot everything at Canis. So if you want to rotate now, you can.
Okay, yeah. I will do the free strat, or the discount strat to rotate.
Sounds good.
For
So
free.
missile hits, doesn't wound, and then Melta hits, does wound. AP 4.
4 pinball. I fail. Damage. Right.
No, so. 6. Ooh. I'm holding pretty good on the damage roll here.
6 up feel no pains. I only take 5 more of it.
Nice. Shooting.
So he's taken 11, so he's down to half.
Yes. Shooting now from the Demon Prince, because the Demon Prince does have some shooting, though. Strangely enough. I have the Infernal Cannon, which is 3 shots. And these are lethal, so any 5s or any 6s are lethal, but nothing. And then we do have the one wound there, so it's 1 AP 1.
Alrighty. You won. Save it.
Nice.
Alright.
I think that is it for shooting. Let's go on to some charges.
Charge me.
Yeah, so first I actually want to charge you here with my float drone into that unit.
So you have to charge around me? Around your guy?
Yeah, I would have to, because I would have to end, so I'd have to like go here. I do have fly.
So you can just ignore your guy to fly over.
Yeah. That is a 3.
It's not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it. Do I want to CP it? Because I have a 6 over there, which I could fail, which would be quite bad.
What's more important to you, my assassin? Or Canis Rex?
Yeah,
Because Canis Rex does not count as being destroyed for Bring It Down or Assassinate until Sir Hector dies.
That's true. So maybe I will re-roll this one. And hope I make it. Somewhere. A 5. I really don't think that quite gets me. Well, if I go, let's see, if I did temporarily move here, would I be within an inch? Looks like I am within an inch.
Okay.
So
I'm okay with that.
okay. And then over here, I do have a 6-inch charge with them. The Death Rod, so I need at least a 6. And that's a 9, so that's good.
Okay, where was that earlier?
I know. But yeah, so I definitely wanted to make that. So let's go ahead and do that. Over here. And I just can't think around that. So yes. That is it for charges. Let's do some fighting.
All right.
So I am going to start over there, because you do have the CP to interrupt. So let's see what we can do there. And do you fight on death? Is it his ability or is it a strat?
No, it's a stratagem.
Okay. And is it just automatic?
It's 2 CP to fight on death.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, because otherwise you could activate first and possibly kill some more of my stuff, which I prefer to not happen. So what we are going to do is... I'm going to spend the 1 CP here for Malignant Magnify. It's in the shooting or fight phase. 1 Death Guard attached unit from your army that has not been selected to shoot or fight. So they are attached and they haven't been selected to shoot or fight. Till the end of phase, each time they make an attack that targets a unit that is below starting strength, you can reroll the hit and wound roll. Which is quite nasty for 1 CP.
That is pretty nasty for 1 CP, and they only have to be below starting strength?
Yes.
So in the case of
I could do one
a standard unit, like you just kill a single model or do
Correct.
1 damage.
Yes.
But against the vehicle, it's like, cool, I flicked it.
Full rerolls.
Full rerolls.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
That's pretty good.
It is pretty good. And then let's see. So I spent my CP for that, and then
Space Marine players will be crying about that one.
yeah, it's pretty nasty. Which is why I wanted to do damage to you in the shooting phase, so that I could
Try and do
use
that later.
strat. So let's go with the Death Shroud. I do have the Man Reapers. I'm going to be using the Strike profile, which I get 4 attacks now, which I think is up from before.
Yeah, I believe it was up
3
from
before.
3.
Yeah. So 4 attacks apiece at strength 8, AP2, 2 damage. And each time, I don't know. Did I just do anything interesting? Other than that?
He's got his special abilities.
Yeah, but he was supposedly each time a strike from 1. So he just gives you -1 to hit him.
Okay.
Unit. So
Which
yeah.
doesn't stack with your contagion, so.
No. But let's do Typhus really quick first, because he has an interesting weapon. He has 6 attack now, which I think is also up from before.
Might be a 1 attack as
hitting
well.
on 2s. And 1 lethal.
Alright.
And then these are wounding on. Oh, I get to reroll, but those all hit, so I think I'll be fine on this. And then wounding on 5, strength 8, strength 9.
Strength 9, 5s, yeah.
1.
2 more?
And then.
There's another 5 in there. Wasn't there?
There was 4.
Oh. Yep.
So 4 total at AP 2.
Alright, 4 at AP 2, 5 ups. Ooh, I only saved 1.
9 damage.
Alright. 2.
Oh.
3. 6 damage.
Okay, 6 damage. That's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
And then I do have my, what is that? 4 times 6, 24.
24 attacks.
Let's do 12 and 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 12. And I believe these also do have lethals, if I remember correctly. They do. Lethals also. And these are hitting on 2s also. I wonder if it's actually better for me to just reroll everything for lethals since I'm hitting on 2s. I think it might be.
Honestly, it might be, yeah.
I'm just gonna reroll all of them.
So you already have full rerolls to wound for anything else.
Yeah. So I did miss 1, 2. 1 more lethal. And then 5s and 6s. Ooh. That is going to be 6 at AP 2 also. And then, actually, wait, I have another. I just realized I have more attacks too.
Okay, yeah, you've still got 12 more swings to make.
Yep. One so far. Oh, that's pretty good. Actually, the 5 doesn't do it. It's only 6s because we don't have that. But that's still pretty good. 1 miss. And this is 5 and 6s. 1 more, and then.
Please have mercy.
So that's 12.
Alright.
So I wounded half, which is pretty good.
Give me those. 2, 4, 5, and 6. Here's all 12. This is also AP2?
AP2, yep.
5s. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna die here.
Those are 2 damage each. So that's 20 damage.
Yeah.
So you can just roll
I
it
can
twice.
I can try. Let's see. 6s.
They have 2, so it's 8 so far.
He's already dead.
He's already dead.
Yeah, that's gonna blow because he's taken 12, 17 out of 22. 5 is enough to kill him.
Oh, okay.
So, before I even bother rolling to explode, I'm going to spend 2 CP to fight the death.
Cool.
Do I activate immediately then? For
Yeah, I
on
think
death?
so. You just fight because it's as soon as you die.
And then I'm going to spend, because when I'm activating him to select targets, I'm going to spend my last CP to Heroic Challenge Typhus, your warlord.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I have not killed your warlord.
I do get. What is that?
You have -1.
I have a 4 feel no pain right now on Typhus. So
I'm targeting Typhus specifically with -1 to hit.
-1 to hit.
I guess it doesn't matter because I'm fighting as though I'm bracketed anyways, because I would technically count as 1 wound.
It's just one. It's minus
So,
either way.
so I'm hitting on 3s, but I'm going to do strike profiles to make your 4 feel no pain not matter with damage 9.
I mean, 4 is still pretty good, but yeah.
Alright, 5 attacks. Hitting on 3s with sustained 1. Critting on 5s. Alright, rerolling a hit. Alright, still misses, but then I get 1, 2 back in. And then strength 20.
Yeah, I'm only P7, so 2. Ooh.
I rolled 2 1s. Gonna reroll one of those wounds. There we go. 5 wounds. AP 3 for 9 damage.
So I think I have to roll these one at a time since they do sell over in a weird way.
Yes.
So the first one failed.
Alright,
9 feel no pain. 2, 4, 6, 8. 9. These are 4-ups.
I think he's a Terminator character, so he's got to have 6 wounds, right?
I think he has at least 6. Let's see. He has 6 wounds.
So he's got 1 right.
So he's got 1 left. So that's 1 so far out of how many was that? It was
5.
5. So 1's gone, and then the next one. No, they keep failing us.
All right, now you just got to roll all 4 ups.
2, 4, 6, 7. All right, all 4 ups. Oops, not that.
Significantly more than last
So
time.
much better. If only I'd rolled that first.
Yeah, first time that would have been better, way better.
So that he's dead. So 2 of those gone, and then there's
Okay.
3 more if I can roll these ones. Right. And I saved 2 of those.
Right, and then one of those guys gets absolutely obliterated alongside his captain.
All right.
Canis Rex will now potentially explode. He does not. Right. So Canis Rex didn't explode.
Yep.
So I need to disembark Sir Hector. And I just need to make sure he's not going to get consolidated into. And I don't have to worry about getting shot. The best part about what's happened, though, is that I managed to kill your warlord on your turn before my turn, so I'll get my 5-foot field of pain almost immediately.
But it doesn't apply to the only thing I'm going to fight next.
That is true.
So I don't think it'll change too much.
It only matters once it hits my command phase. So
Yeah.
when we get there, it'll.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways,
So, let's see.
I believe you have an assassin to try and kill.
Oh, I will succeed. Because I have 10 attacks.
Unless he somehow manages to Neo out of the way and then go 3.
I mean, he could. Maybe. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. These are hitting you on 3s. And are these lethal? Yes, they are lethal, so I do have 1 lethal. And these are strike 7. But your
T4.
toughness is reduced just because of
Oh yeah, T3, so 2s.
2. That is 6.
Ooh.
They're all 2 damage, so I think if you fail 1, you die.
Any one fail, I die. I don't fail.
Wow, that is insane.
Apparently, I can predict the future. The assassin Neo'd out of the way.
Turn next.
I'm going to, because yeah, we move into prolonged combat, and I'm just gonna try and kill the plague marine. Into the assassin attacks, thick attacks with sustained hits 3. I believe I'm still. It's on -1 hit,
-1 hit,
and then minus 1 toughness. Okay. So with 6s, no 6s. That's kind of bad.
That's everything.
Yeah, I miss all but 1.
Okay.
1's all that matters. 3 up. Anti-infantry. There we go.
You saved it.
You saved it. Okay.
So I get my 3 attacks back again.
Uh-oh. Not like this.
I hit all of them this time. 2s.
Unlike me.
3 of them. Same thing. You gotta fail. You gotta save all of these.
4 ups. Nope.
There we go.
Okay.
So are you
Assassin
gonna really save? What was that? 9
Does the explode?
saves
The assassin explodes.
first.
D3. D3 into the plague marine. For 3 mortal wounds into the plague marine.
Okay, the plague marine good.
And then D3 into the bloat drone with the flesh raker.
What's the range on this?
6 inches. It's deadly demise.
Oh, I'm wondering if it hits your guy too.
I'd have to measure. Let's see.
And
It was 2 into the bloat drone.
yeah, he'll take 2.
I am like barely outside of that range. Unless you've got a standard 6-inch thing I can just set down right next to it.
I don't know where it is. It's like a big green.
Big green. I don't see anything big and or green.
What's your hands on the floor?
Ah.
Is it on that? Yeah, you're out. That's
Okay. Yeah, it was, and then it was 2 mortals to the blood drone.
So the blood drone is now at 8.
And then you score assassinate.
I do score assassinate, and I also get no prison.
Yep. Score 2 for no prisoners, and then 5 for assassinate. Pretty good.
Yeah, because his thing counts as not. He's just not dead, right?
Yeah, he's not counted as dead until Sir Hector dies.
Which is pretty annoying. I don't have any banners because I have no
Battle line on
objectives. But I do, of course, get that assassinate and no prisoners. So not terrible. So that will put the score at now. Currently 19 Death Guard and 13 Knights. I actually do hold, at the beginning of my turn, I held this one.
You held 1, yep.
And so that'll actually put it at 22 to 13. Going into Knights turn 2.
Alright. Top of the round, I need to check range on my bondsman effect. So I might just keep it on the same target. 12 inches. Yep, he's still within 12, so I'll keep the bondsman effect on the same target.
Okay.
I don't have any other command phase shenanigans. I just have to do my objectives. Or I guess I would score. I hold 1, hold 2.
Yes.
So home and then middle for 8 total.
Correct. It's 3 for your home and 5 for your
Marked for death and containment. I also go to right. In my command phase, I gain 3 CP, ignoring CP gain rules. So I would go up to 4 CP at the start of my turn, and then I can still gain a CP for discard.
Cool. And then
yep, on the movement. Actually, you need to declare marked targets for me.
I do need to mark targets. So I will mark this bloat drone and this unit of Black Marines and this Demon Toes.
Okay. I will spend a CP then
to
get rid of it because it's not worth it.
Okay.
So, but I will keep containment because I think I can do that pretty easily.
Yeah, containment should
I just need to be outside my deployment zone. Engage.
Engage is definitely doable.
It is doable. The question is how much do I want to commit to it?
Yeah, exactly. Alright, movement phase?
Alright, into the movement phase.
Sounds
Alright, that brings it to the end of my movement phase. I have swung the Warglaive I put in the back corner behind Canis earlier, has come back around. I have moved the Armigers over towards the Blight Lords. I've swung the guy who is in the middle towards this bloat drone. This guy's pulled through the wall here, and I've brought in my Helverin from reserve into my back line to shore up my defenses. And then I have my Crusader remaining stationary, continuing to peer down the middle sight line, so it gains sustained hits this turn. And then I believe you performed... a rapid ingress.
I did, yeah. I rapid ingressed my Blight Lord Terminators behind the wall here, and come out into the middle next turn.
All right. Here we go. Let's move into some shooting. All right. We will start with the... I think, yeah, we'll do the 2 Helverins back here into the Death Shrouds. And I will spend a CP for Squire's Duty. Since I am now honored, I get +1 strength and AP, and then the honored boost, which is +1 damage. So it's strength 10, AP 2, damage 4 shooting, and then the little top mount guns are strength 5, AP 2, damage 2 shooting. Can turn some pretty potent shooting out.
What's the score right now?
Top of the round, I scored 8 points.
The score is 22 to 21.
21 Knights.
21 on Knights, I believe.
Yeah, 21 on Knights.
Currently, and then, right. He is performing containment here.
Yep.
And then I'm not
just doing 1 containment.
Yep. Okay. I couldn't get him out of the deployment zone. I couldn't ingress in a good spot.
Makes sense.
So I'm just gonna have to kind of deal, and then I think I'm gonna have to pitch engage because I could have pushed further over the line, but I don't want you to just be able to just kind of slide out and then overwhelm me because he's a shooting knight. All right, 8 shots. That one's hitting on 2s. All right. And then strength 10, so still 3s, I think? Because you're T7 now.
I'm T7, yeah, so it's still good.
Not as great on the follow-up. Rerolling a wound.
Okay.
Alright, 5 at AP2 for 4 damage each.
That's pretty gross.
Which is just right for your new wound profile.
I fail 1. Actually, no, I fail none. This is AP1? Or no, it's AP2. That's right. It used to be AP1.
AP2
Before
thanks
your
to
thing,
the AP2 thanks to the buff.
Yep. Alright, so you'll kill 1 guy.
And then the top mount on 2, because I'm within rapid fire range. And then this is only strength 5, so this will be 5s. Get 1. AP2 for 2.
Save it.
You saved it. Alright.
This is an AP1, or are they base AP1?
Base AP1 on them.
Oh, okay.
I get +1 strength, +1 AP, and then +1 damage because I'm honored.
Yeah.
So the second one, which also has the buff because I haven't killed the unit yet. 8 more autocannon shots. He doesn't hit on 2s. Oop. Reroll. There we go. 7 hits. Wounding on 3. Rerolling a wound. 6 wounds.
It looks like I do have a couple guys that are in cover here, so I'll have to roll them separately. So how many was that?
6.
6.
AP2 for 4 each.
So first one, nice. First one, fail.
Right.
So that'll kill 1, and then I have 5 more. Second one, save.
Wait.
No, because I have 2 guys.
Oh, cover.
Yeah. Fail.
Then he fails.
And then
And
the
the
last
remaining 2 are not in cover.
save and fail. So 3 guys.
3 guys die. Alright.
2.
And then we're going to see if the stubber can rip off the last set of wounds. Then 5. 2.
Yep. And
AP2 for 2 each.
save.
Save them both. Alright. Cool. I will shoot with the Warglaive into their lone guy.
Okay.
The lone, this shrew. 2 thermal spear shots.
Yep.
Both hit.
3s.
Actually, no. Is that your doorbell?
Yeah. Hold on.
We usually never have, like, the last couple of them, we did 6, and we never had this problem.
A bunch of mic problems, and then all of a sudden doorbell ringing.
You know, some of the cameras.
Wait down here.
Action cameras
We're still recording.
stroking out.
The mics have been not working all day, and the cameras keep turning off. Cole. And me. Yeah, hang out with the kitty. Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
So I realized I remember measuring specifically because you pulled towards him, so he's still within contagion range.
Okay.
So I still have -1 to hit, so I have to reroll the hit. Which will hit. And then strength 12, so
3s.
unfortunately not 2s anymore, so 3s.
Nice.
Both will wound AP 4 onto your invuln. Alright, and then the minimum damage is 5, which will kill him.
Yes. Alright, he's dead.
Cool. Let's see, next. We'll do all of it. No, it's 6 here. So yeah, I think I will shoot. No, yeah, I'll shoot everything into here.
Yep.
And then I'll probably end up charging there.
Sounds good.
Alright. Warglaive here in the middle. Thermal spears. Ooh. I think this is a repeat of last turn.
Still a miss.
Yep.
Okay.
Top mount Melta. Hits. Strength 9. Force?
T10. So
T10. So no.
you get a
Reroll a
reroll.
wound.
Yep.
Hit a wound. Onto your invuln.
Save it.
Save it. Alright. I think the Crusader. I think his thermal cannon is within shooting range of this guy. Yeah, I'm tapping myself.
Yep.
And then everything else is within range of this guy here.
Yep.
So, thermal cannon here, stubber, Gatling cannon, rockets into that one.
Okay. Sounds good.
Let's do the thermal cannon first. See if I can make it explode. Well, it was a 2, so 1, 4 shots. That's 2d3. Blast doesn't matter.
Nothing.
Man, do I want to re-roll that? I can charge it, so that's fine. Okay. The Gatling cannon, switch to the smaller dice. Make it easier. Or not, whatever. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There we go.
Okay.
So 6s are sustained because it didn't move. And then it's hitting on 3s. Not the greatest.
But you just get sustained.
I get 3 back in, and then I'll re-roll 1. Which will hit. Cool. These are 6s, so looking for 5.
Yep. 1, 2, 3 so far?
3,
4.
4.
Oh, that's one too.
Oh, yep. And then a reroll. Nope.
Yep.
5, at AP2 for 2 into this guy.
Yep. Save these ones.
Right, 2 more or 4 more damage.
So he's down to 2.
All right. I think I'll fire the stubber first. See if I need to shoot the rockets.
Yep.
Not within rapid fire range, so it'll only be 3. Get a sustained hit. And then strength 4, so 6. Hey yo, got 1.
6.
Okay, I have to fire the rockets. 3 rocket shots.
Nice.
Oh, let's go. 2 sustained hits. Strength 8.
5s.
I got a single wound, and I've already rerolled, so
Correct.
just 1 AP2 for D6.
Nope.
Right. 2 damage.
I almost saw that one.
Just enough.
Doesn't make sense.
Okay. He's performing an action, so he can't shoot. I think that covers all of my shooting.
Cool. Charges?
I didn't measure the charge over there, but I don't think I need more than a 2 right here into the drone.
Here. This is within 9, so you need what, an 8?
An 8? Okay. We'll do here.
Okay, make it.
Glad I did that. Crunchy. And then I need an 8 over there. 6. I have CP, so I will spend a CP to re-roll the charge.
Sounds good.
Huzzah! Glorious!
Definitely make that.
11 inches. Will slide me onto the objective.
Alright. I have no CP to interrupt, so where do you want to
All right.
start?
We're going to start into the Demon Prince.
Cool.
We're going to do 4 attacks. My Warglaives have sustained 1 on the charge. So 4 strike attacks, because how many wounds do they have for their Demon Prince?
Demon Princes have... Let's see... I have 10 wounds.
10 wounds and your toughness 12. Jeez. Or no, these are T11.
T11.
Because these are winged princes. Ooh. Yikes. Man, I can't roll today. Alright. 2 hits.
Do you hit on 3s normally?
No, I hit on 3s normally, so
Oh,
contagion makes it 4s.
Yep.
And then strength 10, so still looking for a 5. That's not a 5. Come on, show me a 5. That's
Nice.
a 5.
AP?
AP 3 for 3.
4 up. Make it.
I need you to stop doing that.
Demon Princes are good.
That is true.
Alright, over here.
Over here, these are T10, so this will be a little easier to wound. Right? These are T10? Or are these T9? Either way, I'm still hitting on 4s.
They are T9.
Okay. Nope. So just the 1. Wounding you on a 3. Because it's strength 10.
Yes.
1 wound. AP 3.
Nope.
Alright, 3 damage.
Yep, down to 5.
Well, that's not good.
I get to fight you back.
I did like no damage.
Yep. And now I get to fight you back. Here's this.
Not worried about the flesh raker per se.
Hey, I have lethals on that thing, okay? 2, 4, 6, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Cool. Not great, but 2 lethals. And you're currently, I'm strength, I think, 7, so it doesn't matter either way. So 5s. So that is 4.
For
They're AP
from
1.
Here?
Yep.
Okay, so 4 ups.
2 damage each. So
Oof. Okay.
4.
Nope, I killed your warlord, so 5 up feeling the pains.
Nice.
I take 2 damage.
Very nice. And then we'll have my Demon Prince over there also fight you. So I have 7 attacks, strength 8, AP 2, 3 damage. You're currently T9 though, so it's not going to make a big difference, but I am lethals, so
Lethals are what scare me.
yeah.
That's why I'm afraid of Death Guard.
2s and lethals. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo.
Oh god, no. Not like this.
right, so I got 6 lethals, which is pretty awesome.
4 lethals. And
4, sorry.
Six,
No, I
six
said
hits, 4 lethals.
Yeah. And then 2 hits, which those don't work.
Okay.
So you got 4 at AP 3.
Into the Warglaive over on the point.
Or AP 2, sorry, not AP 3.
So 5 ups. Because I don't have a way to improve that save at all. I saved 2.
6 damage.
They're 3 damage each.
Yes.
Ouch. Okay, 5 up deal of pains. Let's take 2. I take 3 damage.
Nice.
Burn that.
So is that the end of your turn then?
That will be the end of my turn.
So end of your turn, you did get contained for 1. You said you're going to pitch and engage, yes?
Pitching engage to gain a CP.
Yep. All right, so that will put the current score at... damn it, there we go. Pitching that. 24 knights to 22 death guard.
All right.
Right, and then going on to my turn, your OC, and I get to pick this now, so that actually might matter, because I think I'm going to do that. What is your OC?
8.
Your OC is 8. Gross.
Yeah, each armature is 8. Big knights are 10 until they are bracketed, which is at 8 wounds remaining.
I'm only OC 3.
You guys said next.
Knights 24 to 22.
Yeah, so let's see. What do I want to take for my... Let's do the rattle joint. So I'm going to reduce your AP by 1.
Okay.
So that should be nice. Don't owe you any battle shocks.
Yeah, because I did no damage
You
to
did
the...
no damage.
Right. This guy?
This guy, he does actually have...
He's only got 5
no, he's only got 5, so he's fine.
Oh,
So
do
no,
they
but
only have 9?
they have 10.
Or 10?
Just below
yeah,
half.
below half,
Not
okay.
half. So yeah, we got that. I am also at 9 inches on my containment range now.
Yeah,
So it is
contagion. Yeah.
quite a bit bigger.
Definitely going to start affecting things.
Yes. And so let's see. I do hold my home objective for 3. And what do I get for my secondaries? Going to be recover and behind enemy lines. Both not great.
I'll say, I think you've brought all your units in from Deep Strike now, right?
I have. And I have 1 CP currently. I will guess we'll see what I can
But
do.
I discarded for 1, so I'm going to put 3.
Alright. Let's go on to the movement phase.
Sounds good.
Alright, so for my turn, I fell back my bloat drone in the middle because they can fall back and shoot and charge. I moved this bloat drone up to try and charge over here. I did move this blight hauler up, going to shoot there, see what I can do. I advanced these guys over behind this wall just to kind of stage, and also so you can't shoot me, and you'll have to come forward with something to get in range, and then I can try to charge you after that. I did bring my Demon Prince up over here, as well as this unit of Plague Marines with the leaders to try and deal with that armature. So this turn, I'm just going to try and do as much damage as I can, and make you come to me after that.
Yep.
So let's do some shooting. First off, I am a monster, so I will shoot you in combat with my Demon Prince.
That is fair enough.
I do suffer the -1 though, because it's not a pistol. But I do have 3 shots hitting on 2s to up to 3s, and these are lethals. 1, and it is strength 7.
T10, so 5s.
Nothing. Worth a shot.
Rolling like me that time.
Other Demon Prince going to shoot over here, doing the same thing.
Right.
Hitting on 2s this time though. That is 1 lethal. And 5s and 6s. That's 2. And because I believe I'm within 9 inches of you, I should be at least, your
Looks like
armor is going to be reduced by 1 also. So you are, these are AP 2 essentially now. Because I'm AP 1, but your armor is now
AP
4 up.
4, yeah, so it's still going to be my 5 up.
Yep.
Save 1 damage.
2 damage.
5 of Feel of Pain. I take only 1 damage.
Nice.
Easy money.
All right. Next over here, let's check this range. I believe looks like I am in range there as well. So I am going to shoot both his shots into that unit there.
Okay.
Or all of his shots. He has some little shooting as well. So first, the multi-melta.
Shooting into the Helvern. And...
Helvern, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will spend a CP for ion shields.
Sounds good. No wound there. And then the missile. Hits. For it. Nothing. And then the little shots. Watch these actually do damage. That's usually what happens. Little shots.
AP01 damage. Bane of everything's existence.
Yep, so 3 shots with these. 1 hit. And on a, I guess, 5 instead of a 6. Nothing. Alright, so he kind of failed completely, but that's alright.
Well,
finally, we have this unit here.
I spent a CP anyways, so...
I did, sad. Or you did, which was, I guess, bad for you, even though I did nothing.
Yep.
But, you know, it could have gone through, and then you would have been happy.
I would have regretted not doing it.
Exactly.
If the melta shots went through.
Yeah, so first off, let's go ahead with the leader on the plasma. He's going to overcharge. So this is rapid fire. I am within rapid fire, so that's 2 shots. Hitting on 3s. 2.
Nice.
And strength on plasma is 8. You're currently T9, so it doesn't change anything, so 5s. Nope. And do I die? Yes.
Oh, and he's gone.
That is very sad. And then, let's see, we're going to shoot with the Blight Launcher. We have 1 of those. D3 shots. 1. Hitting on a 3. 1 hit. Strength 6. Wounding on a 5. Nothing. And then we are going to shoot the, I guess, bolters. They do have a bolter there. So bolter, 2 shots. Nothing, and then nothing. Alright, let's go to the characters now and see if they can do something. So we first have the biologist, or the Foul Blight Spawn with his Plague Spewer. So that's D6 auto hits for 5, not bad. These are Strength 7, AP 2, 2 damage.
Still looking for 5s.
1, but it's essentially AP 3 now because of the thing.
Have 5 up invuln against ranged. Ooh, nope.
It's 2 damage.
I take no damage.
Nice. And then the Hyper Blight Grenades from the other guy. So it's D6 shots. For 2. These are hitting on 3s. They are lethal as well. So that's 1 lethal, AP 2.
Saved it.
Nice.
Alright.
I think that's it for shooting.
Alrighty.
Charges.
Charging time.
Let's go ahead and charge this drone in there. That is a 3, which won't make it. I'm going to CP that. Actually, I think the Demon Prince can hopefully take care of you over there.
Keep in mind, I do still have my 5-up Penal Pain Army weapon. I
do know, but I think I'm going to be okay there, hopefully. Yeah, we'll leave them. Let's come over here, because this one's, I think, more important to make it in the range of. So let's see what the range is here. From here to here, looks like I'm within 7, so 6 inches. That is an 8.
Nice.
So I will make that. And then here in the middle, I do make it with a 10. And I'll just charge like that. Let's see, we'll have this guy charge that guy.
Alright.
7.
That's probably good.
Let's see, 10, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that doesn't. And he'll make it there. And then see how far he can go. 8.
It'll make it.
Yeah. So it'll be here. Because that's not. Yeah. Perfect. All right. That is it for charges. Let's start. You have 2 CP, so you can interrupt.
Yep.
But so I'll start here because that would make the most sense for you to interrupt. Because the other guys aren't that scary, and you already get to fight before me over
I
there.
already get to fight over there. Yep.
So yeah, let's start there. So 10 attacks.
Sounds good.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 3s and 6s are lethal. So we got 1. So 5. And then 5s and 6s on this one. We got 2.
All right. 2 AP.
These are AP, AP 1, but 2 because of my contagion range. So you have
So I've reduced AP and saves. Is what
you have a
your
reduced
contagion-
save and 1 AP. So you have a 4-up save and then
Okay. So 4-up base AP is what?
1. So you have a 5.
So 5-up. Okay. Fail
On both. So that's
damage.
4 damage.
I take 1, 2 damage. So I'm up to 4 damage taken. Alright.
And then over there, let's do the Demon Prince first and see what he can do. 2, 4, 6, 8. And it's 1 less, so 7. We on 2s and lethals. Or 2 lethals.
2 lethals.
But we missed 3.
I like that. I like those ones.
I don't. 3. AP 3 on these ones.
That's including your.
Yeah, that's including that thing. So you just have
so
6 of them.
6s.
Okay, so that's 9 damage.
3, 6. Uh-oh. Come on. Okay. 7 damage total.
You have, what?
12 total.
12 total? So you have
So I've taken 7, so I've got 5 remaining.
you've taken
I like to-
8. Because you already took 1.
Oh, I did take 1, so yeah. I am actually bracketed then.
Alright, so you got 4 wounds left.
I've got 4 wounds remaining.
Alright, and then let's see. Plague weapons. I do have 2 of those. So 2 heavy plague weapons. 6s are lethal. That's 2 lethals.
Alright.
And 1 hit. Okay. So 2 at AP, again, 3 essentially.
I save 1 damage.
Okay, 2 damage.
Take 2 damage, so I'm down to 2 wounds remaining.
Yep. And then we have it's the regular attacks from Plague Marines. So what does that done? That's just the is it Plague Knives, so that's 3 attacks per so 2 of those, so 6. Do those also have lethal?
I hope not.
They do. They do also have lethal. Isn't that
No.
And then nope, but these are 3 at 3 4-ups. So 1 damage each.
Okay, I only take 1 damage. I'm down to 1.
Nice. And then now it's time for the leaders.
Oh,
Yeah, you thought you were safe, but you're not.
I did.
He's got 4 plague knife attacks, so 4 attacks. Also lethals.
No lethals
Nope.
this time.
He hits on 3s. So, and then 1 wound, AP, or 1 4-up, no AP.
We're
Nice.
good. Alright.
And then the other guy also has 4. All hit, and looks like 3 wounds. Again, reduce.
Does he have AP?
No AP, just the reduction
No?
from the.
Okay. Box. I need 2 5-up, please. Or how much damage are these?
They're just 1.
Nope. He goes down to 0. Does he explode? He does not. Alright.
All right. Those are my only charges, so you get to activate next. Makes sense over there, since
Yep, I'm gonna strike into the Demon Prince.
Yep.
I do not have sustained hits because I did not charge. Hitting on 4s?
I'm not in the minus one anymore.
The 3s. I'll hit. And then strength 10, so 5s. Rerolling a wound. Make it 3.
3.
3 at AP 3.
3 4-ups. Make them all.
Oh boy.
And then I will attack you back. My 7 attacks. Hitting on 2s, that's all hits and 1 lethal. And then 5s and 6s. Correct. Yep, so that is 3 at what is essentially AP 3. So 3 6-ups.
Fail 1.
Nice. 3 damage.
I take all 3. Destroying my life.
Well, this battle over here has continued the same. I did 3 to you last time. And then 3 to you again. And you did nothing to me twice.
Yep. I'm gonna have to.
And
you
then,
are a monster, so I can focus fire into you.
oh, actually, I forgot. I do have the blowtorn or the magnetic blighthull over there. He does actually have some attacks. He has 4 attacks.
That is true.
And these are also lethal. This 2. And strength 6.
5s.
1.
1.
AP, what is essentially 2.
5 up. Failed. Damage.
Damage 1.
I don't take it.
First. Alright. Well, that is it for my turn. I did not get recover or behind. I am going to pitch both of them, I think. Because they're not great ones for me. Go up a CP, and then we'll be on to your turn.
And then in our turn, we both go up a CP. We'll go back up to 3, and you will also go up to 3. Alright. Command phase. I think I'm going to...
You do have some leadership, or no?
No, dead. Not below half. Not below half.
Okay, so I guess you're good then.
Let me see my secondaries. Sabotage. And behind enemy lines. I like that.
Yeah.
How are we running sabotage with these buildings? We're just touching them as counts for my knights?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you just have to basically be within, yeah. So you're fine.
I have to be within it.
Yep. So touching it count.
Because I can, or not ingress, I can have him come in from reserve.
Yeah. Are you going into movement phase?
Yeah, I'm gonna move into, actually I need to declare, I think I'm gonna shift the bondsman from that guy to this guy who's in combat, so I can negate the penalty of shooting into combat.
Okay. And then any other stuff?
I think that's all for command phase.
Alright, movement phase.
Yep, movement phase. Alright, so my Crusader remains stationary again, but it has shifted its bondsman to the Helverin in combat. I've swung the Helverin from last turn out so we can see this objective. I am keeping most of my units that are all my units that are in combat, because I can shoot into combat, because he's a monster. He also has fly, so if I need to shoot anti-fly shooting into him, I can do that too. And then I brought my last Warglaive in from reserves, and he is in your home deployment, doing sabotage for 6 points, hopefully.
All right.
I think I'm gonna move into shooting.
Sounds good.
Here we go. We're gonna start with, I think, with just shooting into combat. So we'll do the Warglaive into the Demon Prince, because I think it's my best odds of actually dealing damage to him versus trying to hit him with melee attacks.
Makes sense.
So we'll do the Thermal Spear. Hitting on 3s, because I'm not bracketed.
4s, because you're in combat.
Or 4s, because combat, yes. Okay, just 1 hit. Strike 12, so 3s, because you're a winged prince. 1 wound. AP on your info. Fine.
I'll spend a CP. Nope.
Here we go. Minimum 5. Going to be 9 damage.
Gross.
And then followed up with the top-mounted Melta. Will not hit.
Alright.
How many wounds does he have remaining?
He has 1 wound remaining.
1 wound remaining. Okay. We'll do the Helvren with the Bondsman ability into combat. 2, 4, 7, 8. So he's still hitting on 3s. Hit everything, nice. And then strength 9.
E9.
The force. Ooh,
Brutal.
yikes. Rerolling a wound? No,
So 1.
just 1. AP 1.
Save it.
Okay, 6 stubber shots. It's AP 4 or strength 4, so only
nothing.
6s.
Yep. Alright.
Alright. And then the Warglaive into the flesh mower.
Yep.
Okay, 1 hit.
3s.
3s. It wounds.
5 up. Save.
Okay, top mount Melta. Does not hit. Okay. This Helvren will fire into the plague-ridden.
Okay.
Jeez. I'm rolling too hot, maybe. At least my conversion rate's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Reroll a 1. 4, AP 1, 3 damage each.
Yeah, I think at least 2 guys in cover. So 2. Save those. Fail 1.
Right.
Fail 1 guy. Yeah. Oops, sorry.
That's my case.
Alright, there you go.
Alright, and then it stubbers into them. And then 4s, so 5s. 1, AP 1 for 1. However, I'll make it 0.
So,
They're fine. Okay.
still got the big knight.
Yeah, I think we're gonna fire because I don't think the big knight can see the demon prince. Doesn't look like it. No. Because these guys are vehicles, yeah.
Yeah, they're vehicles. You can shoot them.
Well, I can't fire blast into combat, so
Oh
it
yeah,
doesn't
that's
really matter
true. Because there's
for
blast.
that. Because it's so big, it has blast. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna fire. We can fire the. Ironically, we can fire the rockets into combat because those don't have blast.
Yeah, you can fire the rockets. You can split fire. You have a lot.
So we'll do the rockets into here.
Yep.
Which will be at a -1.
Yep.
And then we'll fire everything else into the plague marines on the point.
Okay, sounds good. I don't think the plague marines are long for this world.
So we'll do the rockets first, hitting on 4s. No sustained hits, and I don't feel like re-rolling those. Strength 8, so 5 will wound.
Yep.
Yeah.
Save it.
Okay. Alright. We'll do the... There's still 5 guys in that squad, so 2d3 with a blast proc. So 4 shots again with the blast, making 5. Alright. Hitting on 3s. 6s explode.
1/6.
And then I'll reroll a hit on the thermal cannon. Nope. Into another 1. So 12, so 2s. Reroll 3 wounds on invul or AP4.
They don't have an invuln. Do you have the one guy in cover? So
Yeah, the one guy covered.
Nope. Damage.
First one. Only 1 damage. That's not good.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a CP to reroll that just to make sure I kill a guy. There.
Yep.
First guy dies. Second guy dies. Third guy dies.
Okay, so 3 die. And that's the whole squad, so...
No, that's 2 separate characters.
Well, after
it's
after you're shooting.
after
they'll
my
split.
activation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because I've still got the Gatling cannon to fire. And stubbers. I guess I'll do the stubbers. 2 hits. And no wounds.
Yep.
Alright. Then the Gatling cannon. So 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 14, 16, 18 shots. Alright, on 3s. Sustained. So. 2 sustained. I've already rerolled my shots. Or my 1 hit and one wound.
Yep.
Keep dropping dice. Alright. Strength 6. So this is 4.
Yep, P6.
That's pretty decent. Alright. 6 saves. AP2, 2 damage.
Do I have 4-ups?
Do you? I really hope not.
I hope so. If not, it would be sad. They're AP2, you said?
AP2.
So, fail 3 then. And they have 4 wounds apiece, so you'll kill one of them. I'll
Okay.
have you probably just kill this one. And then the other guy has 2 wounds left.
Alright.
Alright, and that's it for shooting?
No, I still have that one helper and I was trying to
Oh,
decide
all
where
the
I
way
want
over
to
there,
shoot him.
yeah.
I think I'm just going to try and kill your Demon Prince.
That makes sense.
So we're going to do 8 autocannon shots into the Demon Prince at -1 to hit, so I'm hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Reroll a hit. Yeah.
Okay.
4, and then since I'm actually not within my deployment zone or on an objective, so I do not have anti-fly 2 up, unfortunately. So I'm on 5s.
That's
But
pretty
I
good,
rolled
though.
3 6s and I've got to reroll a wound. It didn't matter. Hot damn. I think he's dead.
He is dead. Just barely. Alright.
3 damage each. So he gets pelted twice.
Well, I only failed 1, because I have a 2-up.
Oh, yeah, no, barely dies then, yeah. I thought that was a... That's right, yeah, he has a 2-up. Yeah, so that brings it into my shooting phase now.
Okay. Charges?
Well, I guess I could charge with that guy.
Charge there now, yeah.
So I'll charge the
Blow
blow
drone?
drone.
I think that's the
He's doing an action, and I don't want to charge with anyone else. So
Cool.
I will charge the blow drone.
Sounds good.
That's looking like what? 6?
I think it was less than that.
That's
Yeah,
a 6.
you definitely make it, because that's... You're with it. You're well within 6.
Cool.
Yep.
And then that's my priority. Your toughness 9.
P9.
So I'm going to continue to strike, and this time I've sustained on the charge. 6s are cool. No 6s. Reroll a hit. There's a 6. 5 hits. And then strength 10, so 3s. And yet I continue to roll 2s and 1s. Alright, 3 wounds, AP3 for 3 each.
Save all of them.
The story of my life today is...
Alright,
Alright, I get
fight
what
back.
should be decent damage, and then
I'm gonna attack
you save
here.
it, you shrug it all off.
I'm gonna spend my 2 CP to do the full rerolls.
Oh no. Not
I
like
want to
this.
make sure you die. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay.
I don't remember if we scored my primary.
I did, yeah.
Okay, because I was holding home, middle, and one?
I want to think that one.
Or middle and
Really
because
love that.
I was on the check demon crits.
So that's that one. And then wounds, so these are 5. Okay, that's pretty good. And then... No. So that's 6. 6 at essential AP2, so 6 5-ups.
6 5-ups, alright. I will make none of them.
So that's 12 damage.
I'm at 6 wounds, so
Make 1 so far?
I take 5, so I have to make all of them to not die next. And no, he dies. Does he explode? Just not.
Alright.
Right.
No, that was this guy.
Oh,
I haven't fought yet with that one.
okay. Oh, it doesn't matter. He took enough damage to die.
Yeah. Because he had
He had 4
he had
damage.
4, so he had slightly more wounds, but yeah, I wanted to fight there because I wanted you to kill you before you could activate. And then 2, 4, 6. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You do get to fight technically in there.
Yep. I do. You are not infantry though, so I can't thunder stomp for devastating wounds. So I get 4 donkey kicks. Hitting on 3s. You're rolling a hit. And then strength 6, so 5s. You're rolling a wound. 2 wounds. AP 0.
Save him both. Or no, fail one actually. So he does take 1.
Take 1 damage. Huzzah.
From 10 to 9. Yep.
Alright.
And then over here, we'll fight with the other one.
That improved AP plus the lethal hits is really rough with the
Yeah,
flesh mowers into these guys.
that's actually quite good. That is 4.
Alright. AP was what?
It's AP2.
AP 2, so I save 1.
6 damage.
I take 1.
Take 4.
Okay, so I'm up to 10 damage taken.
So only 2 wounds left.
2 wounds remaining.
Alright. And
Hang
then
in
I
there.
get my 3 attacks into your 1 Helverin over there. I hit with everything. And actually, I probably should have done that separately, but 1 wound.
Nope.
Yep, 1 damage.
Yep. Take 1.
Alright. So, end of your turn. You're sabotaging here, so that'll be scored later.
Yep.
And behind enemy lines, you discarded.
No, I've got a unit behind me lines.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I'll score behind for 3 and attempting to score sabotage for 6.
Yes, so behind, and then
The question is, will you turn around to come get me?
I think I will. Probably. We'll see though. Let's see what I draw first.
Yep.
So going into my turn, I do get 1 CP. As for objectives, I do hold 2 objectives.
Yep.
And then battle shocks, I do have 1. No, he's at half, so he's fine.
He's a half. That one's still fine.
Yep, all of them are fine. All right, and then let's see what I get here.
You guys can kill me slow.
The score is 31 Death Guard, 27 Knights. I got Bring It Down, which is definitely something I want, and Secure No Man's Land. So both...
You already scored Secure No Man's Land because you hold 2 in No Man's Land.
Pretty doable, I think. So...
Bring it down just depends on how many knights you can take down.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do as many as I can, so we'll see.
Each armiger is 2, and the big knight is 6.
Yep. All right.
And if you kill Sir Hector, which is inside the building back there, he also counts for 6.
Nice. All right, well, let's go into moving.
All right.
Right, I end of movement phase. I moved this blowdrone over here to try and help kill that Helverin. I am gonna just let you get that because I don't really want these guys to kind of go backwards. I'd rather continue to move forward and kind of push you back continuously. You know, if he's back here, that's fine with me. I moved my Demon Prince up into range to charge there. I also moved up my Foul Blight Spawn. And yeah, so let's do some shooting.
Sounds good.
All right, so first off, let's shoot both my guns from this unit into your Helver.
All right.
Or all of my guns, I guess, because I have anything else. I don't think they're blast. They're not, so I'm good. All right. Oh, and my multi-melt is lethal hits. I should remember that too. Oh, and there's 2 shots of the multi-melt actually. So I was using 1 less shot than I should have been. So 2 shots. That's 2 hits. Wounding on 4s with both of them. It's 1, and I think I'll use my 1 CP to reroll that because I really want him dead. 2,
okay.
And that is basically AP 5.
Yeah. Sorry. On the declaration, I'm gonna rotate ions because I don't think he's got very high AP. It's just him with the multi-melta.
Yeah.
And it's the only one left, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's gonna be my ion shields target, and then there was 2 saves.
2 saves.
So 4 ups. It mattered.
All right. So this
Failed
is D6 plus
+2.
2. Yeah. Okay. 7 damage.
Yikes. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I like that roll.
I take all of it. That's not good.
And then let's do the 3 shots from the Bile Spurt. It's 1 lethal. And then that 1 misses because I'm in combat. So 1 at AP 0, but you're 4 up because of my plague.
How many? 1?
1.
We're good.
Nice. And then the missile does hit because of you're a monster vehicle. It does not wound. Alright. Shooting from the Demon Prince there. So 3 shots, hitting on 2s, 6s are lethal. Nothing. And 5s is a strength 7. Nothing. And then the flamethrower, I believe, should be in range. It's at 12 inches. Yes,
Yeah,
it's in range.
you're well within range.
D6 shots for 5. And 5. 2 at AP essentially 3.
Alright. It's range, so I have a 5 of inhold. I'd fail them both.
2 damage each, so 4.
Ooh.
Take 3. That is it for shooting. Let's do some charges. So I'm going to try to make this charge. This looks like then 9, so that's 8. 8 inches there. That will get me in 10.
Cool.
So definitely wanted that one. And then let's go over to the Demon Prince charging that other unit. 4. Hard to tell.
Let's say that might be enough.
Within, yep, that's
okay.
within. Okay. You have 2 CP.
I have 2 CP.
So I will fight here first.
Okay.
My 10 attacks. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So hitting on 3s. Lethals on 6s.
Yes.
Yeah, the lethals are quite nice. This army has a lot of lethals.
I told you, this is the reason I'm not a fan of this army.
Alright, that is
Lethals scare me.
4.
Lethals allow anything to get through my armor, which is like the whole point.
Yeah.
I'm a toughness-based army.
So you fail 3. 6 damage.
Alright.
Take 1.
Take 2. Take 5. So I'm up to 8 total damage.
You've taken...
No,
that was over here.
Over there? Oh, no, never mind. He's dead.
Yeah.
Does he explode? No. You want to pass him over?
Yep. Alright, so that's 1, bring it down.
That's 2 points.
And then let's see what I can do over there to that guy. Missed 1, but 3... Oh, 4 again. 4 lethals.
You can't keep doing this to me, man.
Oh, I can. And that's 6 wounds total.
Honestly,
at AP
I think it works out for me if you kill him here, because then I can just hit and blast you with the full might of the Crusader, because you're within range of all the guns.
But you could have done that anyway.
I mean, yeah, but this time I wouldn't. This way I wouldn't be.
So you save 1.
Yep.
So that will be 15 damage.
4. 7. So he's not dead.
You have to
I
save...
have to save 4 of these.
Yep. He is dead.
No, he's.
Does he explode?
No.
No. Yep.
Okay. So it's 2 bring it downs.
Yep. And then you get to fight me back in the middle there.
Yep. Four hits.
Strength?
6.
So 3?
2.
Or 2?
I knocked the other one over.
Save them both. And then I have 4 attacks back at you. Lethals on 6s. 1. And 5 and 6s. Nothing. 1 at AP 2, basically. AP 1 plus the thing. So 1 damage.
1 damage. Don't take it.
Nice.
Okay.
So nice. That's pretty decent, I'd say. Secure no man's land. I will get because I do control 2 objectives. So 1, 2. That'll get me max on secure. I did also kill 2 knights.
So that'll give you 4 points.
Yes.
They have 12 wounds or less.
And yeah, so that's a pretty decent turn for me.
And then I succeed on 6
You do succeed on your sabotage. So going into your turn, you will get
home.
you'll home, and that's it.
That's it.
So you just get 3 for that, and then what do you get for your secondaries?
I get
Oh, and battle sharks and stuff if you have any.
Area Denial.
Which I don't think you do actually.
I owe you a battle shock on the 1 Helverin over
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
and Storm Hostile Objectives.
Okay, so you have to take this one and this one. And
I think I'll spend, because I'll go up to 3, because it didn't interrupt. So I think I'll spend 1 to cycle Area Denial
Okay, makes sense.
for Cleanse. Okay.
So cleansing that'll put the score at 40 death card, 36 knights.
Alright.
Alright, go into movement phase.
Yep. Alright.
Okay.
That brings us to the end of my movement phase. I have swung the Helverin that was kind of on the fence over here onto this point to Storm. I've swung from doing the objective there, the secondary there, to onto your home, and he can see all the way up to his back end, or I can hit that target over there if I need to. The Crusader is eyeballing the Demon Prince, and I'm still in combat right here, so we're just gonna keep trying to push.
Okay.
Into the shooting phase. I'm going to fire let's do the Helverin at the wounded bloat drone. Actually, no, I'm gonna fire at the undamaged bloat drone.
Okay.
Because what's their OC combined?
Well, the other one's not on the objective.
I know, just put their total. They're 3 each.
Something like that, yeah. Three each, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kill one of the objective. Never mind. I thought about tank shocking it, but if my rolls are anything to go by, I should not rely on rolling 5-ups for tank shock. So we're just gonna shoot into the wounded one on 3s because I'm undamaged. Because I'm not moving the bondsman effect, so I can shoot into melee. That was not great. Yep, just 3 hits.
Okay. 5.
Yep. 1.
Save it.
Okay. Stubber shots. There's all my good rolls. 4, so 6s. Nothing. Okay.
Right.
Shooting into combat. Alright.
Is this on wars?
On 3s, because I have the +1 hit.
But you're bracketed too, right?
Oh yeah, true.
So
Never mind.
that'd be
So 3
double.
doesn't matter.
1?
Strength 9. So
Okay.
just 1.
Nope, damage.
3 damage.
3, so...
Stubber. Strength 4, so
Nothing. Alright, next.
we'll shoot the Warglaive into combat.
Okay.
So just the thermal spear. Just the 1 hit. Strength 12, so 3s. Hit wounds.
Save it.
Okay. And then we're just gonna fire the... I don't want to commit all of the Crusader shooting. We'll do the Stubber and the rockets into this guy.
Okay.
And then the 2 big guns into the Demon Prince.
Sounds
So
good.
we'll do the Stubber first. Let me check rapid fire. Probably not, but you never know. I am within rapid fire. So I get 6 shots on the stubber. It didn't really matter though. I rolled really bad. Okay, 1 sustained.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Yep. Save.
Alright. And then 3 rockets. Uh, 2 wounds. AP2 for 3 or D6 each.
Nope, found both.
Right.
So he's dead no matter what.
He's very dead.
Right.
Gets thumped by 2 rockets that are probably the size of his leg. Alright. Big guns into the Demon Prince.
Okay.
D3 thermal cannon, or two D3 thermal cannons. So 5, no blast. And you're well within melter range. Okay, rerolling ahead. And then strength 12, so 3. 3 wounds. AP, you're invuln.
Alright, 4 ups. Make 2.
Alright. Damage is 11.
That'll just kill him.
Cool. I've got wasted Gatling cannon shots.
Alright. Charges?
Do you have any field of pins against mortals?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna charge the wounded one.
Okay. Make it.
8, and then I'm gonna spend a CP for tank shock. We're gonna go for it. 8, toughness 10, looking for 5s. Come on. It's cocked. Didn't matter. So yep, just damn. Is it just the one? Just the one.
Alright, 1.
1 mortal wound.
Down to 4.
Now, if I roll all boxcars on my wounds,
Okay.
as long as they all hit. Roll a hit. That'll hit. Now I just need to roll all your T9?
T9.
Okay, so I need to roll 5 up for the strength 6.
Yep.
Nothing.
You get a reroll.
Nope.
Alright, I'll attack back. 2,
Really
4,
bad.
6.
I've just kind of thrown him away.
Yeah. This one.
At least there's no lethals.
No lethals, but all but 1 hit. 5s and 6s. It's not bad. That's 4. 4 5-ups.
Save 1,
6 damage.
2, 4.
Alright. So, end of your turn. You did get the Storm Hostile. And you
so-
didn't cleanse.
So you fought back there?
Oh yeah,
Or
you can
want-
fight there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
I get to attempt to try and kick you away from me.
I don't think you can do 8 wounds, but
I cannot. My maximum is 4 if I roll well. Okay. Are those T10?
T9.
T9. Okay, so yeah.
AP 0, right? I say
AP
1.
0, yeah. So.
Yeah. And then I'll do my 4 attacks back. 6s are sustained, nothing. Or lethal on me. And 1. AP 1. Or AP 2 because of the thing. 1 damage.
I take it.
Alright, so end of your turn. You are discarding cleanse, yes?
Yeah, I'm gonna discard cleanse.
Okay, so that will give you 4 points for Storm, putting the score at 40 to 40, going into the Death Guard turn 5. So for my turn 5, I don't hold any objectives, unfortunately, because you did kill my guys there. But I do get, with my secondaries, oh, and I do owe you a Battle Shock on that guy, because he is now active, and he is Battle Shock.
I forgot to battle shock him. Hold on. He is also battle shocked.
Yes. But I do get establish, which is not great, and march for death. Who are you gonna mark? Because
Crusader.
Yep.
Sir Hector.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy.
Makes sense. Establish. What is this?
In my deployment zone or in the middle. Middle for 2. My deployment or middle for 3. Are
I'm
you holding
going.
mark for death, or are you gonna cycle it?
I gotta cycle it.
We'll just use them as battle shock markers.
Right. Defend, which is also not insane.
Was it this guy that was battle shocked?
Yes. Yeah, that guy. All right. So let's go on to movement phase.
All right.
So I fell back my drone, did not die, fortunately for me. Brought my other drone up. Both of them are going to try to kill that. I did fall back these Terminators because I did get defend, and it'd be better to deny you this objective because it's going to be hard for you, I think, to get anything else out if I can kill that. So that's kind of my goal here, is basically see if I can pick up these two, see if I can at least just tag you here. And then really all you have left is your Big Knight and Sir Hector, so it'll be hard to get you to do much after that. But let's see what we can do. So let's go to shooting. First, I'm going to shoot you with my Blight Holly. So
I will do the CP for.
Makes sense.
So I discarded for a CP would put me at 2.
You're at 1 now.
I'd be up down to 1. Okay.
All right.
Four
That's a hit. That's a wound. All right. D6 damage. 3.
No, he's battle shocked. I can't target him.
Oh yeah, that's
so
right.
it wouldn't matter to you anyways, but I did feel no pain off 1, so I'm alive at 1 right now.
Okay, and then I got the
So I still have 2 CP.
little shots.
Can't spend it.
3. 1 lethal, so 1 at 8, 1 4 up.
Uh-huh.
You make the 5 up.
Yes.
All right, and then the Meltas. 2 hits. Nothing on those. So you have a chance, but I do still get to fight you in melee.
Alive.
And then actually, this one guy can see you here. So they're gonna shoot their bolters.
Their bolters down there?
Yeah. 1. Or actually 2, because you're T9 right now, and I scored a 5. And they're actually no, they're only straight 4.
They're still 4. So
Yeah, so
I still save it.
you still save it. Yep. And that's it for shooting. So let's go into charges. All right, I need a 9 here, which is a big one. I have nothing to CP it, so this is the big important one. Nothing. Unfortunate. These 2 guys were both charged, so first blood drone makes it, and the second one makes it. So they'll both make it. And I'll just fight, I guess, there, and then see what you can do after on your turn.
So because I couldn't actually spend the CP, I do have the CP to interrupt, but it's not really worth it because he sucks at fighting.
Makes sense. He's on this. Pretty bad on that one. And 5s and 6s. That is 1. So 1.
Ah! I think I save?
Yeah.
With 5?
And
So
then
it's still at -1 save, right?
yes.
God, this detachment's really good.
10. And then the other one is going to do the same thing. Hopefully I do a little bit better on that, and I definitely did.
You got
So
3
that's
lethals
3
right there.
lethals already. So that's already much better. And 5s and 6s. 1. So that's 4 total.
4, and these are 5-ups again?
5 ups. So you could die if you fail all.
There's potential. I didn't fail all of them.
You failed 3 of them, so
I
that's
did 6
6.
damage. So I'm not dead outright no matter what. 2, 3. So I'm only up to 7 damage.
Nice.
I do owe you a battle shock once it's my turn, but I am not bracketed.
Correct.
Because there's a weird little window in there where I'm below half strength, but not bracketed.
And then you get to fight me over here.
You're right.
And that'll be the last one to see if I can kill that guy.
I just need him to hold out a little bit longer. If he survives, I can fall him back and do stuff.
Let's hope
To a
so
certain
now.
degree. 3 hits.
You're
No, he's
bracketed, right?
so the 3 doesn't count.
So,
I'm just dropping dice all over the place today. No wounds.
yep. And then my 4 attacks back. Lethal's on 6s. I did get 2 6s.
Stop it! Stop doing that!
And then 1 more. Nope. 2. And AP essentially 2. So 5 ups. Okay.
Damage.
1.
He's alive.
Gross.
Let's go. 5 up, feel no pain, baby.
All right. That's it for me. So end of my turn. I
Do not defend and do not establish.
nope.
Okay.
So I will pitch the 1, I guess, for the extra CP. So I'll be at 2. So going into your turn, you don't score till the end. So do your. I guess you got to battle shock those 2 units first.
So we got secure and extend,
Mhm.
which I think can be done because I can fall back and move around
Yes. If you don't battle.
if I don't battle shock. I'm looking. He's 7. Got to roll a 6, so we were good
Okay.
anyways.
And this guy,
Yep.
he is battle shock.
He is battle shocked, but I don't. Okay, so I don't hold that objective. These count. If I'm in your deployment zone, it counts as no man's land for me, right? Is that how that works?
For that, it's just control and direction marker in your deployment zone and no man's land. This counts as nothing.
Okay. Because I've heard it go both ways for an opponent's deployment zone.
Yeah, on this particular mission, it
Can I
holds
CP?
for nothing.
Can I CP reroll a battle shock since I didn't do
You
the
can't.
insane bravery?
You can't CP roll battle shock.
You cannot.
No,
I thought
you
you could. Okay, that's fine.
It's one of the things you can't reroll.
Alrighty. So yeah, I will. Let's see. Let's see what this looks like. So I can't. Yeah, no, I have to fall back him onto the center objective. I have 10 inches there. I have to roll a cracked advance if I wanted to move him over here. No, not even 16 would get me there.
Yeah, because you're 17 away, it looks like.
16, a little over 16 and a half.
Yeah. And you don't move 16 and a half inches. Alright, so
What's my option here? 12 gets me no, nothing really works. So I think I just because I've got Sir Hector on home.
so you'll at least get 3 for that.
I got 3 there, and then I'm gonna fall him back because he's not battle shocked.
Yeah. And I will overwatch when you fall back.
You can do that.
So let's see, we're gonna do the little shots first. So 3 shots. 6s are lethal. 2.
Okay. All right.
4 ups.
Save 1.
Okay. And then the melted. 1 more.
How are you rolling so many 6s? We're fine.
Alright, I still have 1 more shot.
I know you do.
That is... We're gonna go with the D... Do we want to do the D6 shots? No, because they're not lethal. So, alright, let's do the 1 shot with a missile launcher. Hits.
How are you doing this?
Wounds, so that is D6 damage
Yep.
for 6.
Okay, he's gotta die. There's no way. We'll just do 3 at a time. Yeah, no, he's dead.
Alright, does he explode? Not that it matters a ton, but that'd be fine.
It would, because Sir Hector's on the other side of
Oh,
the
could it kill Sir Hector?
He's only got 3 wounds.
Oh, so it could.
So it could,
That
but-
would have been so funny. All right.
But yeah.
Well, I guess that's that.
Let's see. I think I can advance him. Or I guess it wouldn't really matter. It's a question of whether I can get the Crusader onto the center. Is that possible if I go straight line with an advance?
With an advance? Straight line?
Straight line with an
If you
advance.
got like a really good advance, it looks like...
Because the base is wide, so maybe a 13 might be enough. So, because I've got base 10, so I need 5? Because he hasn't taken any damage, so I can't use Shoulder the Burden to give him an extra inch.
Yep.
No.
You do have a CP.
I have CP to reroll, so
No.
let's go.
So,
Alright. Cool. So yeah, it's just gonna be me holding home for 3 and your home for 5.
that one doesn't score you anything though, so just 3.
It doesn't?
No, this one just says your home or no man's only. So it's not your opponent's for linchpin.
Oh, okay. Can I move him into the middle? Let's see if I can advance him after those abysmal advance rolls, because I would rather have the middle objective.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, there you
So
go.
yeah, that's easy enough to get around the side and sling him onto the middle.
So that
So
would
I'll
give you
score
a
8 points for that
Yeah.
primary. It's tragic I lost the guy over there, because that means I don't secure no man's land, but I do score extend battle lines because I control home and 1 in no man's land.
Yes, you do. Home and one secure.
All right.
Yeah.
That was a nail biter of a game. We got to sit there and watch 3 rounds of
Wait, so that'll
basically
put
nothing
the
happening.
final score at 40 Death Guard and 55 Knights. So you're able to get it out there last turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially that last turn I scored 0 primary and
0
0 secondary. So that was a really bad last turn for me.
That was a really rough final turn.
So yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. Thanks for joining me, and
It was fun.
don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right.